Oh, shoot. Apologize for all that green glitchy stuff that's going on. I have restarted my phone. It done this to me the other day when I was trying to do a live. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna ignore it and move on. I'm just gonna do a quick get ready. I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. I just want to hurry up and get ready. I'm using this foamy serum moisturizer. I've actually already cleansed, toned, used my eye cream, and I've already moisturized, but I'm just wanting to do this little extra step here because it's kind of a good little extra step for I'm gonna use it as a primer, an extra primer. And gives you a little more extra hydration. It's gonna make my makeup lay on smoother. About to get my headband. Pull my hair back. I don't even know what I'm doing today with my makeup anyway. That feels so good on the skin. Hey Erin, hey Tess. I'm not ready. I'm not ready at 3. But Bradley was cool with it because he wanted to like chill and rest and hang out for a minute until we leave. We just have to do some last minute Christmas shopping, and we're actually gonna probably get a bite to eat because my bacon and egg sandwich has done worn off. Okay. Love the foamy, but I have switched to the luminous brightening line. Oh yeah. I can't wait to get that one. I want to try that whole line too. Yeah, thank goodness. He wouldn't have cared really, but I told him, I was like, I'll talk to Erin for probably what, maybe 2 or 3 hours. Okay. I really don't have a plan. Let's do some matte today. Let's do the Stay Matte. Shade 03 is what I'm going to use. And I'm going to do a squirt of this blue LA Colors because it's a little bit yellow. Not a whole lot, but I just love using this pigment to neutralize my foundations. I don't even mix it up like super well half the time anymore because it mixes in. I'm gonna make it quick. Okay, I'm not in a hurry, but I just didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on my look today. I was actually really wanting to dip into some more metallic liners, but I think I'm just going to keep it simple. We're doing foundation before our eyebrows today. So when I apply foundation, I do a pretty thin layer to begin with, and it is good to start kind of in the center and work yourself out as you go around the outer edges. And you don't necessarily have to put it on your eyes either. But I just kind of, whatever product's kind of left on the sponge, I kind of go over my eyes with it. For this quick look anyway. I'm not going to add any more. I'm just going to leave it like that. So Stay Matte. Really good for, I think it's good for any skin type to oily skin. 01 Estate looked orange on me. Yeah, the CC cream and the light, what is that? 01, would that be a light or a light medium? Probably light. Yeah, the light. That one's probably got more of a yellow undertone. You can try mixing in that blue pigment and even that, maybe that white pigment too, to like tone down, to lighten it up. And we will use our liquid concealer, shade 03. I'm just gonna place it right here in these areas to just kind of give me a little facelift and kind of like brighten underneath my eyes a little. Chin, nose, center of the forehead. I'm not even trying to be neat with it. You don't have to be because you're going to blend it out anyway. I love this sponge. This is a pharmacy sponge we do carry online on our website. And I like it. It's mushy, bouncy. You want to wet your sponge up really good and wring out all the water, and then I'll even take a towel over it and squeeze even more so it's more damp than it is. You don't want it like wringing wet. I look a little washed out, I believe, because I have this self-tanner on. And it's still not completely gone, but we're going to bronze up now. Transparent powder, as always. I'm down to pan, and look at it. It says pharmacy on the pan. This is the first thing that I've come to pan with. I use this every day, is probably why. And as you can tell, I'm setting the concealer. And then now I'm going to go over my whole face with the Face Perfecting Powder. Fluffy brush, just the shade 03. And then I will just put this on the rest of the face and then blend in that transparent powder. This is my favorite powder of all time because it really smooths and filters my skin. I have a piece of dry skin right there. It's not a booger, it's just dry skin. I'm trying to bring it down the neck a little bit so we're not white-faced. Bronzer. We use the Sunkissed bronzer. Dab it on, keep it on the outer parts of the cheek, and then blend it in. The most pigment where you place it, like if you start here and go up, you're going to have a spot of pigment here. You want to keep it on the outer part where you would start and kind of push it towards the front of your face, as opposed to putting on the front of your face and trying to push it back. This is just kind of a quick little routine, I guess, if I'm off camera and like say I'm getting ready to go to work or go somewhere. This is like probably the pace that I would go. And the products that I would use. I'm just gonna blend some down the neck. Trying to match us up here. And voila, magic. I am going to use some of this Milani bronzer. It's a cool bronzer and I love to use it for a, looks like this, shade 02. This is just something I like to use to do like a quick contour because it's a cooler shade. Grab a smaller brush and it's going to be placed right up underneath the bronzer, like right in here. And this is just going to help sculpt me a little more and give me more of a shadow there. So, and you can always contour before bronzer. I do it backwards. Most of the time anyway. Trying to see if this had a smell. I don't really smell anything. Quick, quick, quick. I'm going on my eyelids a little bit just to kind of do like a little, using the bronzer to kind of contour my eyelids. I don't see any comments. There we go. Okay, let me catch up on comments because I did not see any of this. Okay, just got some people joining. Hey, Laura. You need some tanner? I got some cheap stuff and wasn't really pleased with it. Hey, Alicia. What foundation are you using? I use the matte, Stay Matte. Thanks for always sharing your techniques. It really helps. You're welcome, Holly. I love teaching. I'd be so happy if I could just like teach all day, teach makeup all day. What's on my lip? What the heck is that? Let me piece of a little bit of foundation. I don't know what that is. Sorry, I'm not picking boogers. I have a piece of skin right here. My son's, how is my son calling me when he's on the phone with Bradley in there? Hey, Mackenzie, Nicole, miss you too. Lip conditioner real quick. Does anybody else's lips just stay like peely all the time? Or is it just me? Now I'm going to pick up some blush. If I can find it. I'm going to use this Terracotta number 17. These are really awesome. They're really compacted, but I like that because I can just like get a little bit at a time as I go and build it up, and I place it right on the apples of my cheeks and I blend it out into that bronzer. But I don't want to cover up on my beautiful bronzer shade, so I don't go really heavy on it, and I keep more of the pigment here on my apples of my cheeks because I love to emphasize those little balls there. Winter time, my lips are dry too. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. No matter what I do, I can't fix it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face. I just feel like I want to set it with my time locker, and I might do this again. Sometimes it's okay to set it a couple times throughout your routine, just to make sure it's nice and set. Let me get my eyebrow pencil. See, my aunt didn't see me that good, Jean. Jump right off me. Oh, you're so funny. Mackenzie is my niece. Thank you, Tess. I don't know what that green flashing is, Amy. I've reset my phone twice. I cannot get it to go away. And it done that the other day when I was doing a live. I guess it's my phone. It's probably overloaded with videos and pictures. I probably need to go in there and delete some stuff. I don't know. I've tried to restart this live 3 times and it's still. You just have to overlook it. It was driving me nuts one day. I was trying to do a live and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so annoying." So we're using the eyebrow pencil in the shade 02. Is that what I got? Yeah. Basically, I'm just filling it in and kind of building up my arch with it. And I don't put a lot of product near the front. You don't want it to look obvious that you've got your brows drawn on. And it looks a little too funky if you got too much in the front here. You want to, your brows naturally kind of fade and get darker as they go. So that's the idea that you're going for. So we're going to keep them pretty natural today. Bushy brows are in. And this is like a wax formula, so sometimes it'll like stick to my head here. And I just kind of have to do that. I will put a little more in the front of this one because for some reason I have a little bald spot. I'm not sure what that's all about. I feel like I need to sharpen this. Let me sharpen my pencil real fast. I just use a cheap little e.l.f. one. Now these don't sharpen down to like a super fine point. They're just kind of like, it looks kind of like that. Now I'm just filling it in. Now let's spoolie it out. If y'all are more interested in brow tutorial, I did make a TikTok I posted the other day, and I posted it on my Facebook page. It is kind of, you know, pretty fast tutorial, but if you want me to do like a more in-depth one of how I do my brows when I make them a little more like Instagram-y or more detailed. Sometimes I just want to be quick and fast, and I want them to look just natural. I'm not even going to take, I usually take concealer and like a flat brush, and I'll carve them out and put some concealer underneath. I'm not going to do that. We're going to let it fly. Alright, let's do some eyeshadow. What should we do? Just something. Oh, Lord. You know what? I want to use... Oh, I don't have no pants on. I hope I didn't flash you guys. I got a towel wrapped around me. Let's just do this. This is a ColourPop. This is not Pharmacy. It is called Grandeur. Very pretty palette. I'm just going to use this today. Try to get me a clean, fluffy brush. I'm going to go in with this velvet shade right here. I've already kind of used my bronzer already to do like a transition, but this is just going to deepen it up a little bit more. Just super fast, right above the crease. Now I'm going to go into the outer part of the eye, kind of like the little V, and I'll go in. Let's just go ahead and grab this shade right here. This brown looking color with a little bit of a gold sparkle to it. And I'm just going to stamp it right on like that. You see how I kind of am bringing it up? So kind of like a little V or U right there. I'll just go ahead and do that again on the other side. And then I'll just do little circle motions to kind of blend it, and not just like dab, pat it in, get it where I want it, and then I'll blend out those edges. Just giving you kind of like a lift here. We'll just gradually kind of work it up to that brow bone. My arm's cutting my circulation off. Or my sleeve was like squeezing my arm. Cause I'm so fat. Okay, now we'll go right here on the directly in the center of the lid. I'm gonna do this velvet shade right here. Right there. We're gonna go right in the center. Blend it kind of back and forth. And then right on the inner corner right here of the lid, we'll do that. Where's it at? This gold shade. Gotta find a clean brush. It's the story of my life, looking for clean brushes. We're just gonna place it right there. So we've created almost like an ombre eye. So it goes from dark to light as it goes in, but the shades all complement each other, like they really mesh well together. This is my favorite type of look, especially for my eye shape, and I just think it's pretty. And these are my favorite colors too to work with, like these type of shades. It's just a pretty everyday eye that I think everybody can pull off. I can't wait to get so Pharmacy's launched a lot of new eyeshadow palettes that are big like this, or bigger, and there's one called Glam Up that is very similar to these type of colors that they've already sold out one time already, and I feel like that's gonna be like a really great go-to palette. So that's all I'm gonna do. The eyeshadow, let's put some color on the lower part of the eye under here. I guess we'll just grab this. We'll just keep this matte brown shade right here. I'm just going to place it right underneath. Ah, did not meant to do that. I'm going to take a brush and smudge that out. See how I just kind of flick that out there? Just a little bit. Wipe off this fallout. This is why I like to do my eyes first. And eyeliner. Just do a brown wing. It's a brown. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, because it's not going to... If I thought about doing the green, but it wouldn't look right with this shirt, probably. Just a small little brown wing. Same thing on the other side. I'm able to zoom through this, guys, just because I've done it so many times. But if you struggle with wings, just keep practicing, because trust me, if you do it enough, you'll get it. Tape is also a good thing to use to put the tape right here to help with it. So this one thick, this one not so thick. Good enough. Let's curl our lashes. I really hate doing this. This is from Fat Pharmacy too. It's like $6 something, $6.90 maybe. It's a good little curler. Just now seeing your comments. Thank you, Scotty. That's a really pretty palette. I know, I love this palette. ColourPop has really good palettes. Thank you so much, Laura. You're so sweet. Gotten to use them yet. Girl, you were use them. Mascara. Let's do some extreme curl. Vanna White. This is going to give you extreme curl. See how it curves? Nothing crazy. I'm not going to sit here and work on my lashes for 25 minutes. I'm just going to do one coat. Move on. A pair of lashes would make this look even better, but I just don't feel like being extra today. Sometimes I just like a real nice soft look. and very comfortable. I can't get that one to separate. There we go. Okay. Been working, I haven't took time. I know how that is. You'll get to it though. And I know you'll do wonderful with it. I'll try to watch it if I see the note, if I get notified. When you do. Poke myself in the eye a little bit, and when I squinted, it got on me. I'm about Brady. I'm about Brady.
Are you about Brady?
I'm about Brady.
Alright.
I do need
ready whenever you are.
I do need to curl my hair a little bit. I've not curled it yet since I've dyed it this dark. I really want to see it curled. It won't take long.
Hungry.
I'm hungry too. I'm not going to put eyeliner on. I am going to put a little highlighter from this peach palette right here. This highlighter right here. And I'm letting this dry real quick before I try to wipe that off where I made my little boo-boo. This palette smells really good too. Bridge of the nose, chin, Cupid's bow. Love a good glow. I always blow off the excess that gets on the palette. If I don't, it'll just drive me nuts. I'm gonna spray my face one more time. Time walker. Take a sponge and just make sure it's all melted in. Real quick lip. 212 lip liner. And I'm going to do the nude gloss with it instead of a lipstick. This is a nude gloss shade Coral Baby number 3. It's a pigmented gloss and they're all nude shades. There's about 6 to 8 to choose from. And I just take my finger and kind of blend it out so I don't like a thick consistency on the lips, and it blends in with that lip liner good. Now my lips look huge. Okay, I need to get this off. So you see how I've got this little bit of mascara underneath here. If you just wait till it dries, it'll just come right off with like a Q-tip. Don't try to wipe it while it's wet because then it just smudges. So usually mascara will just kind of come right off just like that. I think I'm good. You could take a little highlighter if you wanted to put in the inner corner in the brow bone, but I'm not going to fool with that. If y'all want to stay on, I'm going to curl my hair real fast. It might be a little damp still. Just got this curling wand. Just got to turn it on. I feel like I have an itch or a fuzz right here. I love how this pharmacy makeup makes my face look so like, it doesn't even feel like I have makeup on. Like it feels so good, and like if if you look close, even in the mirror, you don't see like makeup on my skin. It's so weird. It's like so pretty. So I'm just gonna let this guy get hot. Got him turned on. Waiting on him to warm up. Really no point in even putting lipstick on, knowing that I'm gonna have to wear a mask. I'm gonna pull up half my hair. We're gonna do this lower part first. I'm not even gonna spray it. I'm not gonna brush it or anything. It's already been brushed. We're just gonna whip through it and give me some curls. Oh my god, I feel like I have a fuzz right here. It's itching. Hold on. Oh yeah, I see it. It was about to go in my nose. So natural. Thanks, girl. Thank you, Tess. So much for me. Thank you. I'm so glad that I'm able to teach people things. Look like I have foundation in my hair. No, maybe I'm just tripping. So I just like, hold on, that wasn't a good one. The lower part of the hair is always hard because it's too short under here. My hair has grown fast, y'all. When I cut it, I feel like I just cut it the other day and it's already grown so much. After you get all that dead hair off the end, sometimes your hair just like gets healthier and it just grows faster. It's like I couldn't get it to grow. It felt so like it was just breaking off and so dry. I could hardly brush it. That's why I cut it. So I just hold it like I'm holding it and I twirl it around facing going away from my face. And I don't really go all the way to the end. And when I'm done, I'm usually, if you do this, it kind of helps to hold the curl, but they're going to look kind of weird until we get to the top layer. So I point it down and I curl it facing away from my face. The part that's hard to do is when you get back here. I just kind of guess. Hope for the best. The nail polish is actually Pharmacy 2. It's starting to come off probably a little bit. It's in the shade Ballerina. I'll show it to you. Yeah, it's the Ballerina. So pretty. It's like, and even I didn't realize it matches my shirt kind of. But yeah, it's starting to come off. I've had it on for about I don't know, maybe a week. And I don't have a clear coat over it, so that's what it is. Those are super affordable too. And I just kind of run my fingers to it. And then sometimes I will spray it. It just depends. And then sometimes I will do a third section, but this is my quick get ready with me. So same thing on top. No, it's going to actually show a little more curl. And the smaller pieces in the front. And this wand is nothing fancy, it's just Conair. It curls really fast, gets hot. My hair's steaming. It's still, my hair's actually a little bit damp. of my hair is a midnight black. It actually has a little bit of a blue tint that you might not be able to see, but like in certain lighting, or like if I go in sunlight, you could see like a blue tint to it. Like it's so black that it's blue kind of thing. But I love me some dark hair, you know. I love blonde. I like doing the blonde thing, but it just damages your hair so much. And I'm naturally dark-headed, and it's just hard to keep your blonde a cool blonde, and it always gets too warm and it starts to look yellow and brassy. Even though I tone, and even though I use purple shampoo or blue shampoo, it just doesn't stay the blonde that I want it to be. So it looks almost like it's dirty. Yours holds so much better than mine. Yeah, I don't know. This is like a super good wand. It holds, I don't know if it's my hair or if it's the curling wand. Because my hair usually don't take very good curl. Especially when it's like really healthy, it don't take curl. But like if it's damaged, it'll take curl. It's probably just damaged. Who knows? No, I think it's this one is good. It was not expensive. I don't even remember where I got it. I'm so hungry. I'm almost done, guys. You see how I just kind of like, if you hold it like that in your hand or something, it'll help like hold the curl better. Like this gets up to 400 degrees too. You have temperature settings. If you could see it, yeah. I got it all the way up, so you don't have to have it as hot as I have it, but I like mine really hot because it like gets the job done faster. Once I get to back here, I just kind of don't really worry about focusing on like curling it, you know, the towards, oh, my phone's gone. Looks beautiful on you. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, you're talking about, yeah, I would imagine your hair is probably super heavy. Fries mine. Yep, mine too, girl. Mine too. It just feels so much better since I've cut it, and look, when I put dark dye on it, I don't know what it does. It's like it almost helps it nourish it back to health. Even though it's a box dye, I use the Schwarzkopf. I don't know how. It's a big, long, fancy German word, I think. And it's a professional hair color that you could get like at Cosmoprof, but they sell it in like CVS and Walmart in a box dye, and it's really good. It gives you a serum to put on your hair first before you color it, and then the conditioner, of course, afterwards. And it tends to hold color really good. And it took one box. A lot of times I'll have to have 2 boxes. And I know it's not good to use box dye, but sometimes you just can't help it. My phone's down. Resume. Okay. So we're pretty much done, and I just kind of run my fingers through it. Now, if I'm going out and I really want it to hold, I'll spray it, but I'm not even going to spray it. Probably I'm just going to let it fly. Yeah, it's already grown so much because I swear it was like at least that much shorter. And I'm bad for putting it behind my ears. I don't like hair in my face. But that's it, guys. Go. So I'm wearing this little sweater I thought was pretty, and it has, I really can't show you because I don't have pants on, but it has that tie knot thing in the front. I do have a bralette on underneath. And then I have some high-waisted black bell bottoms I'm wearing that I'm gonna put on. And I have no idea. Ooh, I got some new hoop earrings actually while they're in the car. I just got me some new hoop earrings that Misty Sumner does the paparazzi, and I got a pair from her last night. And I'll post a picture and show you, but they were just $5. And that's my girl. That's who I go to for when I do earrings. I'm not a big jewelry person. I used to be obsessed with earrings, and they had to match everything I wore. Like, there was a place in the mall where you could get jewelry, everything was $1, and it's not there anymore, but I used to be obsessed with that place. They would always turn on you fast and make my ears itch, but I didn't care. And I had this whole wall full of, like one of them plastic things that you can hold stuff in. It was hanging on my wall, and I had it filled up from on both sides of just earrings, because I was like in high school and just got out of high school, and I was obsessed with that. And but now I don't know, my ears are so sensitive, but the paparazzi earrings don't make me break out or itch or swell up and get red, because I think they're made out of like nickel or something like that. Thank you, Karen. I have had so many people tell me, hold on, wait, that leprechaun is getting larger. Not sure what that means. People have told me recently, especially since I've had darker hair, that I look like my mom. And I guess I'm getting older too, and my features are changing. And because I used to always get that I look like my dad, which I still do, of course, but like, I've had so many people that have run into me that knows my mom and say, oh my God, you look just like Cindy, because Cindy's my mom's name. And I'm like, thank you. But yeah, if you notice in my story I posted, there's 3 different actresses. Okay, Anne Hathaway, people have said I looked like her for years, like 10 years. But I get the most of it when I have darker hair. And I haven't had no one say anything in a while until I dyed my hair darker. But on TikTok, I'll have several people in the comments say, you look just like Anne Hathaway. Has anybody told you to look like Anne Hathaway? I'm like, yes, all the time. When I used to wait tables, there was a little girl in there one day, and the Princess Diary movie was like pretty popular at the time, and I was waiting tables. It was at Geppetto's, and I remember the little girl. She literally thought that I was the princess from Calopia, whatever it was called. Princess No. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what it's called. You know what I'm talking about. And she was like, Mom, is that the princess? It made me feel really good. But that was back long ago when I was skinny and prettier, and I had hair down to like my bra strap, and it was, yeah. So, but the other 2 actors, the girl that, oh my God, I forgot her name, but she plays in Beetlejuice. Never had that happen, but 2 people have said I looked like her, favor her. And then Cindy Crawford. Cindy Crawford is one that I got, especially like when I was like 11, 12, 13. That was when people would say I looked like Cindy Crawford. So, but yeah, that's all I have. We're going to go do our last minute. I literally was done with Christmas, but we had something come up, and I have to now get a few things last minute. And Christmas has been very stressful this year, financially, and then the whole COVID thing, and then a lot of our families aren't getting able to be together and do their normal thing like they do. It's just not feel the same this year. But I know it's gonna get better. I always stay positive, and thank you, beautiful people. Love your support, and thank you so much for sharing, being a customer of mine. I'm just very being helpful with everything that you do, with just even watching me, commenting, sharing, whatever. So it's very helpful. Thank you so much. Bye. Get to go eat.